Alright, then we can start. Countdown 3, 2, 1, go. There we go. So most of the game is actually an on-rail shooter. And this first level is a bit of an introduction to the controls and the things you can do to hit the enemies. You have multiple shots like a lock-on, and the red one is manual aim. And manual aim has a big benefit because the shots are much more powerful, so you kill enemies much quicker with it. Additionally, the lock-on is also a bit slower to lock on targets, but there are situations where lock-on can be very useful. Where you try to hit projectiles back, that's something you can do in this game. You have a sword and you can hit trees, projectiles, rockets, and aim them back at enemies. So, because I'm controlling the character in this first level where there's not really any threat from enemies, I don't get to do much. Move around a little bit and jump. There's a few small things you can do to win time here. There's a few enemies that need to die before the level advances. This one.
Get bonus.
There's a couple of centipedes. And then the sort of boss characters you can say for this level emerges. And to kill the centipedes quick, you have to shoot ahead. So this run is really going to be focused on time. It's a speed run, but this game can also be very easily played for high scores. And in that case, you want to get as many enemies defeated as possible and try to milk some situations to destroy more. Another speed strat of this game is to destroy objects that explode to kill many enemies at once, so the level advances quicker. You get a lower high score for that, because you only get one kill counted, rather than destroying everything individually.
But this is a speed run.
So we try to go for the fast way. You gotta go fast. So this guy doesn't really do much. There's some small worms coming out of him that can attack you. Wow, that rarely happens.
Get bonus.
Alright, that's it for level 0. Now we've got fans to level 1.
Me, Mesh.
Okay, so there's a lot of cutscenes to explain the story, but of course we skip it. But they don't count towards your in-game time if you do want to watch it. So we'll see what kind of in-game time we get at the end of the run. This is a situation where you can destroy these ships to kill many enemies at once.
Nice shot. Keep it up. Take care of it, Sophie.
So these rockets you can actually hit back. And it will be a common tactic throughout the game. Right. So this is how you advance a little quicker through this area. You destroy the door with the rocket.
Ruffian, here already?
Muggenmeppen. Ja, muggen must die.
Yeah, it's like killing some mosquitoes.
Die, they all tend to die. More points. You get like an extra credit for each 100 enemies you kill.
Yeah, you do. So you can get a lot of kills here, but we destroy the crab and don't care about them.
We just kill crap.
Alright. So you can see the sword does a lot of damage, so usually killing enemies with a sword is really fast, if that's an option, but I need to get close.
Gotta go close to go fast. Now you're just gonna shoot some missiles, and as long as I have my aim targeted on him, I'll actually bounce the missiles back with my sword straight at him.
You can
that
see
deals
this,
a lot of damage.
You can see the red triangle appearing, and that means that the missiles are going straight for the aircraft. So that's 1-1. Pretty cool level. So this is an elevator level. But there are certain situations when enemies need to die before the elevator advances. That's how to speed it up. So the co-op of this game is a little strange, because we constantly have to predict what the other player is gonna do. Kill an enemy in a certain way, or because I might jump into an enemy expecting him to use his sword, and he might have another idea. So co-oping this game is a bit strange.
Skin the small fry. Capturing Radon is our top priority. Get bonus.
Alright, nice.
The Pamal.
I won't let you kill Radon. Get bonus.
Alright. Ticks down.
This is where it really shows how powerful the sword is. You can knock this guy in off the platform, and that does a lot of damage. I was a little too early. No, he cannot be hit. That was a bit tough to dodge because you need a sound cue. But we got through it fine. It's okay. So now he's using the lock-on to get a lot of them out of the way, but it doesn't really matter at this point for the time, because there's not a way to speed it up. Nice. Alright, it's the last part of the first level.
Yep.
Now we transformed into a big robot. dodge. Alright, it's good.
I see he has to move to the right side a tiny little, and so I have to move my cursor to the left a tiny little.
Yeah.
Since we know what we need to do and I know what he's going to do, it makes it very profitable to practice this a lot together. And not just knowing the game by yourself, because your movement is obviously in sync with your ideas, but playing this game together requires a lot of synergy. A lot of practice, a lot of like, okay, you do this, I do that.
You have to know the other players' ideas, how they like to play the level.
Get bonus.
So game knowledge is one, synergy is a whole another level, and that's what actually this game makes it all about, the co-op mode. Right.
I will not let you kill Layla.
Oh, damn fast!
Alright.
This is the third cycle. Usually it goes like 4 or 5.
Alright, nice.
Get bonus.
So knowing the safe spots like this, like going on the right side, it really helps getting consistent at the game.
Better.
Pretty fast.
I found a sweet spot for this enemy. The first time you shoot 3 of his legs down, he drops to the floor. And then you have to shoot 3 little balls. That is actually his health. If you shoot 1 ball down to 0 health, you don't see their individual health, but only their added the amount of health they have together.
So this is a typical area where the lock on is really a big benefit. So you have to hit the missiles back at the guy, but as long as it's locked on, they should hit. This next area can be a bit tough. This guy has a powerful shot, but you have to actually destroy the cat first. And the sword is best for that. So he has to keep dodging as long as you see him, and then that's when he cannot hit you. Nice, nice.
Yeah, the cat was low health.
And now there's a sword fight with him. So this is just timing for Patrick and Meridian, and I cannot do much.
Mash.
Nice.
Done.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw that the cat only had like 15 health remaining. So instead of waiting for it to come close and shoot it, I decided to just actually shoot it instead of using the sword.
This level is very long. I think it's a pretty awesome level. It's one of the hardest levels in the game, but it is mainly very long, so there's a lot to do.
Yeah, this level makes it hard because it's long and you have a lot of things to remember. A lot of patterns to know to make this game actually easy on this level.
A lot of tennis with missiles.
Oh yeah.
This is here. Going for the high score, you would try to destroy the boats as well, like the missiles and so on. We like to destroy this guy as fast as possible.
Get bonus.
And the little guys on the boat.
Good.
Yeah, and the little guy. We can't do it without the little guys.
Another thing is that when you use the sword to hit a missile back, you cannot move for that time. So it is very tough to figure out for either Meridian or me, like where should I stand and when should I hit a missile, when is it safe.
Get bonus.
These guys can be a bit annoying. Alright. So a fast strat here is to just go for the main aircraft. You can destroy the guns first so these blue balls disappear that track you around.
But this is what makes co-op a lot easier. One can focus on the aim, the other can focus on the
Get
dodging.
bonus.
Nice. There's actually an option to play this game without any slowdown whatsoever. If you beat hard difficulty, but that means the game actually becomes a lot harder. Yeah, this guy is really tough. Yeah. Oh, he made it by the skin of his teeth.
Yeah.
I can destroy some of those things for health.
If we kill these things, yeah, what Wout said, these things give health. Good to
Yeah.
know.
They either give points if you're full health or they give health. So knowing the level really helps.
Shoot the little guys, just for the extra points.
we are in pretty good shape.
We can't destroy the helicopters without the missiles.
Yeah. We figured out that the hitbox of these bombs that are being dropped is really small. So Patrick doesn't really have to worry about it. I can move in between them.
Mashing time. Come on, big boy.
Get bonus.
That went pretty smooth. This is one of the tougher tennis parts. It's really hard to simultaneously dodge the bullets. Well, we made it. And no one there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hardest boss in the game.
Yeah, so going for high score runs, you would try to destroy all the ships, and then it's actually a bit tough.
You don't see my finger moving.
But now
so
we just
fast
want
I'm
to
going.
get the mothership destroyed, the mother crow.
Blindfold this game.
Robots.
Right.
Alright, this is a sort of mini boss in the middle of the level. The same guy we did a sword fight with a little earlier. Missile tennis. That one's a bit tough to dodge.
And he's dead.
Nice. That was fast.
This is actually focus time. These are very important to shoot before they shoot us. Or more or less to destroy before they shoot us.
Ah, yeah. That one was almost impossible to dodge. Now we're good.
Yeah, the screen here is a little caught off on the edges, but it's no biggie. It's no biggie.
Very small.
We handled, got a little life back.
bonus.
Alright, this next part is a part that I always find quite tough when I'm playing alone, but in co-op it becomes a bit easier. Because you really have to focus on dodging these blue tracking balls that are coming up. Tracking laser.
They're easy with 2, but if you don't shoot them, you get 4.
Yeah, if you not kill them quick enough, the 2 or 4 of them at the same time will fire at you and it'll become a big mess.
Yeah. It's really priority to shoot one first. Not do a lot of damage to both, because it's the mess that actually is the problem.
The last part of the level is just dodging some lasers, which is actually quite tough because it's a very narrow escape.
Ouch!
Well, yeah.
Got it once.
Got some invincibility frames.
Yeah,
and full health again. Now I have to shoot this missile.
Me, at least.
Yeah, and I have to help you. Moving left and right.
Yeah, because the thing in the background starts shooting eventually, and he shoots at you. So you actually have to maneuver yourself
behind
so
the
that his shots that actually get hit inside the missiles. The bigger it gets, the easier it goes. And it's dead.
And it's gone.
Train level.
The train.
Train, 00 agent.
Train.
I like trains. Oh yeah. Good video in the bus, huh?
Yeah, we watched well, never mind.
Yeah. Some very obscure videos in the bus trip.
Get bonus.
Oh, near the well. Nice. We had some trouble killing those weird things coming from the ceiling early on. We had no idea why. And now it seems almost too easy.
If you get in a good rhythm, it's usually easy. If you mess up the first one, then it can get tough.
The master has spoken.
You get knocked down if you get hit. Then it gets tough.
Almost.
And once you get a pattern for these things, it's really easy to dodge them. The first one's always tough.
Get bonus.
Now I have to shoot crabs again. Or things with shells. You can't really shoot them to death, you really have to use your sword. Then it becomes very easy. I have to shoot these from the ceiling first, or else they will fall on my head.
This is a really slow part of the run. So it can be helped.
Get bonus.
Nice.
Woohoo! Let's aim just a little bit above the benches because they like to just peek into the hallway and they get my bullets. If you don't do this, they can become quite overwhelming. Again, focus one side first, or else you have to keep switching at close range later on, which is not quite what you want to. Destroy benches, so your aim becomes more visible.
This guy can be pretty tough because he punches the ground. At the same time, these enemies will jump at you.
Get bonus.
Well, he made it.
Yeah, and full life.
This is one of the hardest bosses in the game, I think. You have to knock back the projectiles, and there are always two interesting eggs or whatever it is. One that shoots a purple laser and one that shoots a blue one. The purple one is the one you really want to blow up, because then you do massive damage. And the blue one is there to make it really difficult for you. Alright, this guy can be, yeah, it's pretty easy usually, but it takes a bit of time. Try to do it fast. He starts swinging around insanely fast if you don't shoot the web from the ceiling, and it becomes very tough to hit him. Go for it.
Yes, master.
All right. Train down.
Natalia saved. Sorry, a little inside joke with GoldenEye players.
So these little arms will shoot fire at you, but damaging them makes it only a little easier to dodge it, because this big guy is the one to kill. Nice.
Help me! How about maybe? I'm not going to use my sword here because he needs to do a double jump here, and it's not possible if I use my sword at the same time. So we agreed on that he just dodges and I just only shoot my way out.
And it works pretty well. Alright, the little spider house. Gold skull killer house.
I ignore the big spider for now until the little guys are gone. And then I'm going left and right, focus on him.
I only have to jump.
This spider can be a pretty pain in the butt if you don't know how he really works.
Mostly the part that's coming up. So you can shoot exploding little spiders as well as electrical spider webs.
But if you actually interfere with his spider webs, you don't have to dodge the webs. And that makes it a lot easier to maneuver around all the other guys.
Alright, so these green guys explode. Can be a bit tricky. It's so busy. We're gonna be good.
Good. Only one hit on this one is acceptable.
This is a little tennis again with this guy, but he tennises back with blue lasers. And sometimes it happens that he moves on the stove. You have to heat it so he gets stuck to it. Yeah, I had to dodge it.
It's really annoying if he does this.
Yeah, it wastes a lot of time. We're not sure yet why he sometimes advances to this phase and sometimes he doesn't.
Wow, I really can't get a lock on him with the dodging.
Yeah, but I'm gonna die if I don't dodge.
Wow, that sometimes happens, even on normal. On hard, it always happens.
So it is really tough to coordinate if you don't know what I'm gonna do and vice versa. Alright, this is an actual
easy level.
Sort of platform level, Contra style. It's very much like the Contra games, you just have to move yourself. On this first part I like to just run and go for it.
Maintain health here is
really important.
Very important.
Yeah, there can be a lot of enemies coming up later in the level that do massive damage.
Just dash for it. Yep. very important to shoot the important enemies here.
Yeah.
That's the key to passes. These shooters may be nice and maybe annoying, but these guys in the background with the blue laser, they need to die.
They do. Yeah, you can get even an awful pattern if you get shot by this guy.
Because we're looking very healthy right now.
It's okay. These horses do massive damage if you get hit by them. They throw some kind of red boomerang.
Get bonus.
Uh-oh, wait, jump, jump.
I couldn't dodge it. There was two.
Get bonus.
Jump. Nice.
That was an important dodge because we would have had some big problems with the health.
Get bonus. Get bonus. Get bonus. Get bonus.
Good. We made it.
Okay, now it's focus time for me.
Now we have to save the Earth from the Earth mimicry that's coming up next. From the fake Earth. By tennising or shooting all projectiles back at it. And that's mainly a job for Patrick. I have to help him a little bit by moving in the right direction, knowing where everything is coming. So time is coming up. Alright.
You hit the button, Roger?
You're closer
As
to it.
soon as he's dead, right?
As soon as you see the box in the middle of the screen, that level ended.
Alright.
Soon. Few more seconds. And he's down.
Time!
Looks like a good time. 45:29.
This is real time.
That's
But we
real
also
time.
have an in-game time. We're very curious to see.
I'm guessing low 44.
Yeah, because
Maybe.
earlier today we had 45:07, and that was
That was a worse run than this.
yeah. But it doesn't count the cutscenes, the level
Alright.
transitions. So
Let's see
time, what is it?
43:51.
43:51. Oh
Box,
my,
man.
oh my damn god! This
Awesome.
is so good.
So good.
This is PB, and as far as we know, world record if there is any co-op around there.
Well, nobody plays for it, but yeah.
So I know. So what's a single
World
player
record by default for co-op.
What's a world record single play?
I don't know. I don't know nobody plays for time attack in this game.
Alright.
There's mostly high score runs. People play a lot of high score runs.